Good morning, everybody. I am back. I am back from my holiday. I have been seriously unwell, hence why I didn't come on and catch up a little bit sooner. Literally, as I landed home from my holiday, I caught an awful viral infection and I've been so unwell. I'm finally feeling a lot better. We have a lot to catch up on. Thank you so much, first of all, for the love and response I had on my latest video regarding Crème and his gastric ulcers. Honestly, it's so nice to hear some people's messages. Honestly, the messages I was getting through Instagram and on here, just saying like how it was so good that I took my gut instinct, you know, how I'm resting him, so many different things. But it was really nice when people make me feel like I'm doing the right thing, when, you know, you never know who is right in the world. So that was really nice, so thank you for that, guys. We are on, I think we're on week 6 now of the gastric ulcer scenario. So he has had his last injection. I'll add the clips in here. I did video his injections the other day. Bless him, he's getting really good at these now. He does get sedated for them and twitched just because they're a really strong injection. What he's actually been injected with is called omeprazole, which, funny enough, my nephews who had acid reflux was also treated with this medication. So yeah, they get put in both sides of his bum, and they're really strong and not nice. So the horses do need to be sedated, unless you have a little angel of a horse that just stands there. But it's a very strong injection, and let me tell you now, Crème does not just have that. So we've done 6 of those, which is great. Hopefully this has cleared the ulcers. Now he's getting re-scoped on Monday. It is Saturday now. It's a very lovely sunny morning here. As you can see, the sun's like beaming in, but obviously it's a very fresh morning as it's autumn now. So yeah, scope time Monday. Hate scoping, and I hate the starvation the night before. I'm dreading it. I literally have sleepless nights over it because the thought of him standing there for like 12 hours without food is just awful. Hopefully he'll be okay. So I'll look forward to that and pray that he has, you know, cleared of ulcers and we can sort of get back on track and get a little bit of a training regime back on and get back to normal, really. I've been a bit stressed lately, to be honest, trying to work out if Crème's happy, if he's getting stressed where he is at the minute. We are in a stable that we're borrowing at the moment off of someone who's kindly lent me their stable because their horse lives out in the winter, in the summer. But we are waiting for our new stable, which is actually getting built at the moment. However, I'm now worried to move him into this new stable because I feel like if the horse next to him isn't going to be in all the time, then he's going to be on his own and he's just going to get stressed out even more. So I'm just really stressed at the minute of what way to turn, what's best to do regarding him being happy and comfortable. I think I'm going to try and put him and Albie in a field together. I'm scared to do that, but I've took his back shoes off and I'm going to try that to see if he's happy with a friend in the field, even though they can literally see each other. There's just a bit of electric between them. But then they can groom each other and, you know, maybe have a little play or something. And then maybe I'll slowly introduce Boo if I think everything's okay. My little Boo, I'm so scared of him getting hurt. But the stable scenario, yeah, it's just the ideal scenario is I need Albie and Crème next to each other so I know that both the boys are doing in and then they're out and they're together all the time. But at the minute it's not that easy. Obviously I'm on a livery yard which is very busy, lots of people here, and there's not just spare stables that I can chop, change and move around and get my boys together. So yeah, that's where I'm at the minute. Bit stressed about that because all I want to do is make sure that he's happy, and, you know, these ulcers obviously don't come back because that's the last thing that we want. And with ulcers, the biggest thing you've got to maintain is a horse being happy and not stressed. So that's what I'm sort of sorting out at the moment. I will take you all, if we're going for these new stables that are being built, I will show you them. They're going to be really nice, and maybe we'll do like a little moving in vlog, which will be nice. I've got my new Lemure short riding coat on, which they kindly sent me. This, by the way, is so nice. So when it came, I thought, oh, this is going to be a bit like tight and restricted. It's not. It's so like nice and comfy, big fur hood, and it's short, and it's so warm and waterproof. So I love this. But yeah, I've come home to full-on autumn winter has started. It's pretty cold here. The boys are so fluffy. Albie has gone to his wild pony stage where he honestly looks like a wild pony that's been left in the mountains in somewhere God knows, because the fluff and the mud just isn't normal and I can't maintain the mud. I groom him, he goes out and gets muddy again. It's just, I literally look at him and think, you can just stay like that now until you get clipped. Clipping needs to happen in the next few weeks. Boo is the cutest little thing right now. He's like a little teddy bear. The coat isn't normal. Crème isn't too bad. He's got like a nice, he is growing a coat and he's molting, but he's not too bad. Albie, yeah, way too fluffy. So today I'm just gonna, I've actually brought my GoPro with me. I'm just gonna take you around, do the jobs, get the boys in from the field. They're still living out at the moment, holding on to the last bit of this living out scenario. I think probably we've got about 2 weeks left, 2-3 weeks left. They're happy out there though, but obviously the weather. Get the boys in, and yeah, I'm also going to do a little Q&A in this vlog as well. I asked, I put like a little question box on my Instagram the other day, and I got some nice questions that I want to answer for you all. So I'll also do that once the boys are in. So yeah, catch up vlog. Crème is doing okay. He seems to be getting better. I'm noticing him to be less erratic, as I said, that word that I don't stop using. He is a lot calmer in scenarios. I've noticed that he prefers soaked hay. He wasn't happy with his dry hay, so we're giving him what he wants, you know, give the horse what he wants for a happy life. And yeah, so I am hoping these ulcers have cleared, because he does seem better in himself. It's now just getting him actually happy and settled. So I better get on, because I am just wasting time sitting here chatting away. So let's cue the intro and crack on with the jobs.
to pop on and just explain a little bit about what I feed my horses. So if you didn't know, my horses are fed on Bailey's horse feeds. So to start off with, Albie has a scoop of Outshine. I've really noticed a difference since he's been on this. It has worked wonders for him, especially when he lost all of his weight and good condition when he had ulcers last year. Then all of the boys are fed on the Alpha 8 oil chaff from Bailey's. I personally prefer the Alpha 8 oil just because I think, one, it smells yummy, and two, it really helps with their coat and shine and their condition. So as I said, all of them have these. Crème has extra large feeds at the moment due to obviously him trying to put on more weight. Sorry. Getting my scoop back out. I'm now filling up the bucket with some fibre beet. Now this is something new that Crème's been put on to try and build up his weight and condition. This is like a mash that I soak in hot or warm water. He has like half a pink stub scoop of that in each feed, so I've done 2 there, and I'll soak them both together and separate them into 2 feeds. And then all the boys are on the low-cal balancer. This is my favourite Bailey's product. It has just, I can't tell you the results I've seen with this and the boys. Like, it has kept their weight amazing in the summer. None of them have like become too overweight. It's great for their condition and their coat. So Boo just has a little half a scoop. Albie has 2 scoops in 1 feed. And Crème has only just been introduced to it. So he actually only has a little bit in each feed at the moment. But I will slowly, gradually up that. Albie has a scoop of the NAF Superflex in his feed. I highly recommend this if you have a horse that, you know, has bad joints or arthritis like Albie. I've used this for years on him and I've really seen a difference. This is Crème's ULCER supplement. I'm not even going to try and say it. I think it's sulfurate, something like that. Sorry if I got that wrong. But it's a white powder that he has in his feed, which is to do with his ulcers. And then all the boys have a big scoop of garlic and mint mixed together. You can actually buy this in a bag of it all like mixed together, which smells so good, by the way. And yeah, that is pretty much it. Albie has this extra supplement, which is what he's been on since he had ulcers. It's called xoxo. I hope I said that right, but it's something to do with lining the stomach. So yeah, that's what my boys are fed on. Crème's isn't totally finished as the fibre beet does need to soak, but I just thought I'd let you know. And the results I've seen with my boys since they've been on Bailey's and actually been on the correct feed that were recommended for them have been incredible. Albie, you know, has totally changed and I've seen such a massive improvement.
Didn't go to plan. Great. No! Oh. What am I doing? This nearly goes so to plan. Devil. It's not. Oh God, what a palaver that was. Howled some hay. Ugh, gross. Maybe a bit of hay nut. Oh dear. Okay, let's go. Will I make it? Who knows?
Good boy, come on. Come on then. Good boy, come on. You, pretty boy. Oh, my gorgeous boy. Hi, baby. Oh, what is that on Mummy's chest? It's so scary. It's so scary. Oh, God, what have you noticed in the distance? What have you noticed? Stand still. High up you are. You're too tall for Mummy. Kiss a kiss. Good boy. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Good boy, come on. No, naughty. Spin. Yes, hang on, your breakfast is coming. Your breakfast is coming. No kicking. Here we go. Back you go. Oh, God. Oh, God. Right. Come here. On that side. Your back straps. Back straps. Belly straps. Neck straps. Big me. Greedy. Head up, darling. Good boy. Good boy. Yummy breakfast Mummy made you. Hey? Yummy. Oh, ow, that hurt my head. Green. Oh, good boy. Oh my God, you're so fluffy. I'm molting.
Guys, you're not going to believe how fluffy they are. I mean, Albie, you probably can't notice as much. Hey, baby. Boo is so fluffy. Look at him. Look at the coat. It's crazy. My little mountain pony you are, Boo. Hey? Let's not eat the camera. Thank you. Yeah, don't worry, you're coming as well. This is our new thing. We have fights over who comes in first, don't we? Yep. We fight over who gets into Mummy's hands first. You are so muddy, it's disgusting. I can't stand it. You're getting clipped. Ah, get off Mummy's coat. This is new. Naughty. Off of the lead rope, silly. Right. Sensible, please. Thank you. Sensible. Out of Mummy's pocket. Come on. Okay, so the boys are all in and I'm going to answer some of the questions that were asked to me on my Q&A on my Instagram. Our feet are very dirty, Albie, as you can see. I give up. If you want my honest opinion, I give up with cleaning him and keeping him clean because I groomed him yesterday, groomed that mane, and he's coming like this. It's just, I give up. I can't be bothered with it anymore. he just doesn't like to stay clean, so until he's clipped, he's going to have to just look like this. What's the matter? He's scared of the camera and the tripod as well, so that's why he's standing here like this. Okay, so I've got some interesting ones here. So firstly, how much time do you spend at the stables each day? So, now this can totally depend. If I've got a busy day, like I'm going to work, like doing stuff for work, content and stuff, and I need to just get gone, I can literally come here and get done within like 40 minutes to an hour. Now I've got 3 horses, probably more edging towards an hour, to be honest. I used to be able to get it done in 40 minutes. So, but then now when I've not got a lot on, I tend to spend my time here, to be honest. So I can be here for like 2 to 3 hours. If I'm riding and like really taking my time, 3 to 4 hours. I mean, you're not going to find me here for more than 4 hours, I don't think. But yeah, so it can depend really. It can depend between 1 hour of me being quick or probably 2.5, 3 hours on a normal day, getting things done that I want to get done really. Next, can you give advice on about buying a new horse, where to look and if it's good? I think she means if it's good where I looked. So, years ago, back when I bought Albie, it was quite, quite known to shop on websites like HorseMart. That's where we found, actually it's not where I found Albie, but that is where I found most of the ponies that I tried out back then. Since looking for a new horse, I've noticed that the websites aren't great, to be honest. They don't have half as many horses, and I didn't find anything I liked on them personally. So I find it's a lot better to look on the Facebook groups. Now I've belonged to so many Facebook groups, so I belong to just like Horses for Sale UK, the Palomino Dun buckskin groups. There's loads of those that there's a lot for sale in. Albie, do you want to be on the camera? So yeah, the Facebook groups is where I personally recommend. So like I said, the groups, there is so many, like Horses for Sale UK, Horses for Sale in your area, so like I'm Essex, so there's like an Essex group, but there is like one main one. I'll get the actual name of it and I'll attach it here below because I don't want to say it wrong, but that's where the lady that I got Crème from advertises the most, and you see a lot on there. But yeah, I personally think Facebook is the best. Facebook's always been quite big in like the equestrian world. Like I feel like people use Facebook a lot with horses and stuff. So as for like buying and selling horses, and even like equestrian products like saddles, if you're selling off tack and selling off rugs, but I don't want to buy a rug. Like I always look on there now. Like there's so much for sale on there. So yeah, I would say Facebook personally. Joining all the groups, and sometimes you have to request to join some of them, but it's worth it. They are the best really, because every single day when you're scrolling through your feed, you're just getting loads and loads of for sale adverts, or like you can put it, like I used to put in there, looking for a new horse. I'm looking for something. I'd love a Palomino. Please let me know if anyone's got Palominos for sale around this height, this breed, blah blah blah. Like I used to write that in loads of groups, and I'd have so many people messaging me. So I did actually find quite a lot of things on Facebook. That's where I found Boo as well. So Crème and Boo were actually both bought from Facebook. So I definitely recommend Facebook. What are your 3 go-to grooming products? So I would say my go-tos are a mane and tail conditioner spray, because as you saw that mane, I have to get through that, and there's no way of getting a brush through that without something like a conditioner. So a mane and tail spray, a good mane and tail brush, a sturdy one that will get through mud, and probably a mud scraper. Maybe I'll attach images here because I don't know if I'm saying them right, but yeah, a mud scraper, only because I have grey horses and they get very muddy, so they're my go-tos. A good mud scraper, a good mane and tail brush, and a mane and tail conditioner. What shows, events do you plan on / want to go to next year? Okay, so I would love to take Crème to a show jumping show. I don't know if I'll go affiliated or not, but I would just like to get into a show that all runs smoothly and actually get round and maybe even get placed. That would be great. I've not done that in so long, like I don't ever compete, so that would be quite a big thing for me. I want to take him cross country, and I would love to do something like a hunter trial. I really would love to. I've never done anything like that with cross country, so I think I would love to try something like that. I've seen a lot of that recently going on, and we have a cross country course very near to us. So I think I'd love to try something like a hunter trial and a show jumping show for sure. So definitely that. I'll definitely be getting out to some more clinics, taking him to some clinics, and I would love to do a camp. I took Albie to a camp years ago when I was younger, and we had the best weekend ever. Jumping cross country, like so much fun. So I would love to do a camp if I can find one. Equestrian brands that you generally love aside from those that are ads. Okay, so I just want to put something straight first. Anything I, put as an ad or I promote, I generally believe in. And you can believe me or you don't have to believe me, but I wouldn't be promoting something for my animals I didn't believe in. Firstly. Secondly, I am fortunate enough to have only actually worked with the most amazing brands. Like all the brands that I have been kindly gifted from, or I wear or put on my animals are amazing and are well known. So I can promise nothing's just an ad. Everything that I put on my social media is to show you because I use it and I love it. So firstly, probably would say LeMure. I know you're probably going to be like, oh, obviously, but I generally actually think their products are amazing quality, and I think their stuff is quite reasonably priced as well. Sometimes equestrian stuff can be so expensive and just so ridiculously overpriced, but LeMure I really do think can be quite reasonable, and their quality is just amazing. Like from like adults' clothes to horse stuff, like everything is just brilliant. Their boots, their actual, like their magnetic stuff for their like joints, that's all incredible. Their rugs are great. Obviously their matchy sets are so fun. But like even this coat and the coat that I bought last year from LeMure, it's just, you wouldn't even know that it's been used yet. Like I've had it for a year and it still looks brand new. Like their stuff is amazing quality. So LeMure is probably one of my favourite. What else? I'm trying to think. If we're going like clothing wise, not like leather and tack, more clothing, I would probably say Aria is an amazing brand. Aria, I don't know how people say it, but that is just an amazing brand. I've worn that ever since I was young. I've had boots from them for years. Their brand is just incredible. It's just so like amazing quality. Years and years of like lasting. It lasts us years, and the clothes are just great quality. And you can obviously they are a little bit more on the expensive side, but you can tell the reason why. Like it's good quality stuff. What else have we got? I absolutely love PS of Sweden. I think it's a little bit more on the expensive side, but it's incredible. And their stuff is so nice, and I have got a matchy set from them, and I love the quality, and the saddle pad is so nice. So I would love more stuff from them. The next one that I haven't tried, but I would like to try, is Equestrian Stockholm. I really would like to try that brand. It looks great, but again, I haven't used that, so I can't comment, but that is something I would like to try. But as for what I've already tried, I don't think you can go wrong with the brands like Shires and Dublin. I've used them ever since I've ever had ponies, and they are just the best quality. Always last you and pretty much sell everything. So I think brands like that are great. I'm trying to think what products, and then I know which brands. I'm looking around me, and right now all I can see is LeMure, and I'm wearing LeMure. What else have we got? Let's go maybe more to tack. I've always loved Albion saddles, hence why I'm now working with Albion and getting an Albion. I've always wanted one. So they would probably be my favourite when it comes to saddles. Bridles, I've never actually seen an Albion bridle, so I can't comment on those, but I have been using with Crème the Ice Equestrian bridles, and I actually really recommend them, guys. They are on the more affordable side of things, and they're great quality. They've got really nice leather, and they're really soft, you know, like you don't need to break them in, they're just really easy, and they're so nice. So I really like Ice Equestrian for bridles, and I've actually got a martingale from them too, that's very nice too. I'm trying to think of brands. Why have I like totally gone like blind to this? Yeah, I would probably say like Lemure is my fave. It's just all round for the horse and for me. You know, they've got everything you need, from brushing boots to jumping boots to cool boots to magnetic boots to rugs to numbners, you know, head collars. They've got everything you could possibly need. So Lemure is probably my favourite, and that is not me saying that as an ad, because I buy stuff from Lemure weekly, trust me. So I just generally know that I walk into a shop and I'm always buying Lemure. So yeah, that's probably my favourite brand, but I know you all know about that. But if anyone was wondering, the quality is great. Next question. Do you ride under structure coach frequently or for pleasure? So I do have an instructor that I have been taught by for so many years, since I was a little girl. And if I'm honest, I love having a lesson. I would have a lesson every day if I could, because I just find that I ride so much better in them, the horses go so much better, and I learn so much more from it. Sometimes I find that I go into the school and I get a little bit lost with it. Sometimes I'm riding around, I'm like, I don't feel any change here, and I just feel lost. So I do love having a lesson. Like when I'm riding in the arena or I'm jumping, I just love having someone there just to talk to me. Even if it's not necessarily an instructor, even if it's just like my cousin or something, I love having someone there with me, just to give me a bit of like, come on, you can do it, yeah, do this. But you know, inside leg more, outside leg more, I do like being taught, to be fair. Next question. How do you manage Boo's grazing? Has he ever had Lammy? So many people DM me about this actually. Touch wood. I'm very superstitious. He has not ever had laminitis, thank God. However, I just sort of... Hi. No, you're not in the way. Sorry, somebody walked past. I can't talk when people can see me, I get really embarrassed. So, managing Boo's grazing, if I'm honest, he has always done very well out in the field. I don't have massive amounts of grass. I've only had one field between my 3 this whole year. So he's been ecked down quite well, and he's been absolutely fine out there. Obviously I always keep an eye on him, always look out for things, but he's quite a good doer when it comes to this sort of thing. I'm always on the lookout for it and always concerned, but you know, if I know if I know the spring grass is coming through, then I'm like on watch out. If I see the grass, you know, getting like growing super quick, and I'm just always on like a lookout, being careful, but I don't necessarily like cut him away from the grass because I haven't needed to. So I suppose it's different if you do need to, but at the moment Boo has always been quite a good doer when it's come to this sort of thing. So yeah, I've been lucky with that really, and he's just done quite well. So I just keep an eye on it, and always make sure that he's okay. But like I said, I haven't got massive amounts of grass, so I think the field that he is in, that's probably why as well. He's in quite a, you know, it's not thick, long grass. It's quite short. Not that that necessarily matters. You can have the shortest of grass and it can be just as rich, obviously. But yeah, and I think this year we also had like very dry weather, so through the summer there wasn't much worry because the grass was so dry, so he was just being hayed out there. But yeah, Boo is quite a good doer when it comes to, you know, like grass and hay, so I'm quite lucky with that. Last question for the Q&A this time. What are your goals with the horses going into 2023? Hope Crème is feeling better. Thank you very much. He's definitely feeling better. He seems like he's a lot happier now, and has definitely calmed down with his erratic ways, as I call it. He seems to be a little bit more chilled. So my goals, don't know really. So goals with Albie is I want to get him out more doing cross country and just having fun. I want to take him to like the beach again. I want to take him away again. I had so much fun. I took the boys away, but I want to take Albie this time. And just doing lots of hacking with him and letting him have a really fun life, basically. That's my goal with Albie. Little Boo, he has got obviously like a little saddle now, so hopefully we'll get some more children riding him and he can have some fun next year. I mean, my goal with Boo would be to get him to go to like a pony club with, you know, a little jockey and him do some like fun stuff. That would be my goal. I'd love Boo to do that. And Crème. This is a bit similar to like the one that I answered about the shows. So I want to get Crème. Firstly, I want to build up all the muscle that he needs building. His whole back end needs building up, and his front end and his back end really just all needs building up. So firstly, I am going to be working on that. Lots of, you know, lunging work, pole work, uphill work, just to build all that, like his back up and his like behind end up. So that's my biggest goal with Crème. Once he is, you know, getting to the right sort of, you know, size and muscle that he needs, I then would love to probably start taking him out to like maybe another arena hire, some more clinics, get him working nicely around the school, jumping high. That's my aim. Like, I really need to get my nervous bum away and just start. I need to just bite the bullet and do it. I need to jump high because I know he can do it. I'm always like, no, keep it to like 60, 70 centimetres, but no, I need to go for it. So that's probably my goal, get Crème jumping higher, and then taking him out to places like cross country, because we've got a cross country course like 20 minutes ride from us, so we can just ride there. I'm definitely going to be doing more of that for sure. So yeah, I think Crème, basically a bit of everything, just getting him out, doing what he's worth, basically. He's so worth doing all that kind of thing, so I need to get him out. I can't just waste him sitting here. And yeah, Albie, I'm definitely going to take him cross country and do lots of fun things on him. So I'm excited for next year. It's crazy to say 2023, that's actually around the corner. Like, Christmas is coming, guys. What the hell is going on? I feel really under pressure because I feel like I'm wanted to do Vlogmas and I don't think I can do it. So I might do Vlogmas, but just one a week, not one every day, because I can't be doing one every day. Maybe one every few days, because Vlogmas is hard. I don't know how anyone does it. I don't know how I'd get something filmed and edited in one day every single day in December. It's just not going to happen. But I'll definitely be planning some Christmassy vlogs for sure. I'm excited for that. I might even decorate the boys' stables. That'll be really, really cute. But yeah, I better get on. I've got some hay to take down the field and finish off some chores before I go home and eat some lunch. So thank you so much for watching this one, guys. I hope you enjoyed that little Q&A. I'm definitely going to do some more of them. So it's nice to get people's questions answered and to know that you guys actually are interested in, you know, asking me questions and knowing more about us. So thank you for watching. Albie, come say bye. He's eating his hay. He's not interested. It's like, no, Mum, I did my part earlier. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one, and it's rescope time next week, so hopefully, fingers crossed for Crème next week. He is gonna hopefully be cleared of ulcers and we can get back on and get going. So I'm so excited for that also. Thank you for watching, guys. Lots of love to you all. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and also follow me on Instagram. Thank you. Love you all.